Hey guys, welcome back. This is Adam with Spruce Tree Gaming, and today we're playing Scrap Mechanic, the new update, Drilling Thunder, or 1.0, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this is an update I've been waiting for a long time coming. Um, let's go ahead and make us a character, which actually, no, I don't care. Let's just jump right into it. We got survival mode, creative, and challenge mode. Today we're going to be doing the survival because that's the new one. New game. Oh, invalid. Okay. Let's see. Spruce tree play. Okay. New game. This is the first time I'm loading into the new update. I played this game a little bit before, but mostly the creative mode. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's let it load in here and we'll watch the opening cutscene here for the first time together. So I guess it's the same starting point, right? Yeah, it's still a crashed ship. Getting started. Put the fire. We gotta put the fire out. I think if I. Yeah, because that's the way you go. That's new. But let's start with putting the fire. If I remember right, there's a couple of buckets over here. Oh, and this is a chest or supply thing. It's E to pick them up. I always want to click on them. If I remember right, there's two buckets over here. I want both of them in my hotbar. I don't know why I did that. Okay, now let's get over here and start putting the fire out, because I'm pretty sure we have to put the fire out. If it's like chapter 1, we have to put the fire out and then find a battery. Yeah, I think it is. This looks interesting. Oh, the compass on the top, I think that's new. But, okay, so it looks like, yeah, that's where the battery is. Is there still fire? Oh, it looks like I got it all. Getting started. Find the master battery and restore power. Okay. I think, if I remember right, if you go this way, it's in that building up at the top. At least that's where it used to be. So I guess we'll find out. We'll find out together. Oh, here's another chest. Oh, that's one of the new robot things. I don't know really what it does. Yeah, I know there's a big red one that like scans it. I think I hear a robot. Oh, that's a tote bot. Yeah, that's a tote bot. I don't know how they all got their names, but I know that one's called a tote bot. And then there's the hay bots are a little harder, but they have more materials that are useful. There's another tote bot. Yeah, they're not too hard to kill. They're just 2 hits. Oh, there's quite a few of them, isn't there? So this is scrap metal. You can turn it into better metal later on, I think. Oh, here's 2 more tote bots. Oh, what? Yeah, the whole dashing thing, I think, is a new thing in the update I was seeing. Because they added more attacks to some of the existing uh, bots. We need as much gas as we can get because that first engine, the scrap engine that you build, is slow and it's not efficient. Picked up some of that tea stuff. That's a new item. Because they changed how health works. Because there used to be like a food and water thing, and your health would autofill if your food was full, your food and your water. But if you depleted your food and water too much, it would start damaging you and taking your health away. So that, I think, is a better system so we don't have to worry about food as much. I mean, I'm thinking we're going to need food later on for just healing purposes, but we don't have to worry about carrying food, especially in the early game. It's really hard to get food. Okay, I think that's it for this building. You missed one. How many bearings am I up to? 3, and there's one more. Oh, that's good. So I don't have to make any bearings. Because if you don't know, there's a free bearing that always spawns back over by the ship. Where is... How did I get up here? Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a free bearing because there's like a little wheelbarrow thing. And then if you collect the tire, it has a bearing on it. And also a free tire, too. Which is always good to get early on any materials you can get. The tires that you get at the start are really bad. They have terrible traction and are bumpy. But later on you can get better ones. That's one of the first upgrades you usually want to do, is getting better tires. Weird that we didn't run into any hay bots up there. Where we found their legs, because the scrap metal that I refined comes from hay bots usually. Oh, wait, let's go restore power. We'll start with that. It's I for inventory. Put that there. Craft a connect tool. Okay. And this is new too, the portable craft bot. I don't know that I'm going to worry about making that. I do have enough to make one more gas. So I might as well do that. And then scrap. So I need wood. Okay, so we have everything but wood to make most of the car. Yeah, I know how that works. Okay. I thought, yeah, there was a tire here. Crap. Go. And then over here. Oh, there's a new reconnect the ship's console. Okay, we'll go do that in a second. Over here somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. You see this? If you grab that, and a free bearing. And then we'll grab the seeds too. You always want to grab seeds. Seeds and fertilizer, and then there is some free wood here, so I might as well take it. Unlock new parts. So yeah, if they have a blueprint thing next to them, you can take them to those machines and unlock the recipe to make them, which is useful. But we're going to collect as much wood as possible, and we'll take the light. Yeah. Oh, and the soil. Okay, nothing. Oh, maybe yeah, that's a building block, so we'll take that. No, we don't need those. And then we'll come over here. Now we gotta start from this side. I don't think it mattered. And connect that. Use the ship console. Now we have the mechanic station. L for the logbook. Oh, and then we can set a waypoint. So is that like on the screen? Oh no, it's on the compass on the top. But now we need to build a car to get to said mechanic station. Your first car. So we'll put the lift down. Is that wrong? Yeah, as you can see, I'm really good at this game. Yeah, it's been a while since I played it. Sometimes I get some of the materials mixed up. So we'll do I. Okay, that's scrap metal. I need scrap. I need wood. There we go. Oh, it wants us to delete that. Then we need wood back here. And then use the arrow keys to go up. And anywhere you put a tire, you've got to put a bearing. Sit like that. If you want the tire to actually be able to move. Did I put the wood away? I did. Okay, so now we need to go craft 2 more. Oh, and then we can do that. Oh, so we need 2 more bearings. Yeah, I forgot about the steer bearings. Because you gotta have bearings on this axis also so you can steer. So we need 2 more bearings, a seat, and a scrap engine. Oh, there it is. We'll want those to craft. E. So it only takes 2 scrap metal blocks, so those are cheap enough. So 2 more bearings. A seat. Driver's seat, because there is also just the regular seat, but that's for passengers. You can only hook switches up to those. You can't steer with those. And then Did I have just the right amount? Sure looks that way. Did I make... Oh no, I forgot about the tires. Whoops. Then before you hook the engine up to the wheels, you want to always hook it up to the driver's seat. Because if you hook it up to the wheels first and you take it off the lift, it'll just take off. And then we gotta have those facing the same way. Did I not make gas? I did. Okay, so I need just 2 more tires to finish up. So E, tires. I need more wood. So then you can chop down trees, but it just takes a little bit longer. Because you have to chop them all up. Like so. And then take a pocket knife out and... Yeah, if you just look at it and hit E, it'll refine. You don't actually have to pull out any certain tool, which is nice. No, don't run away. So we'll do that. Might as well get this whole tree's worth. Because, you know, don't want to be wasteful. And then later on you can get a machine that you can collect scrap materials like wood, and it'll auto refine them for you, so you don't have to do that, which is super handy. Okay, and make 2 more tires. What does it take to make the... Maybe I will. I'll make the tires first, just in case. Yeah. Yeah, these tell you, if you look, they have specs on them. Yeah, I might as well make it. It's a new item. Might as well have it. You know? It takes longer to build. I guess that would make sense. It is a full-on craft bot. I don't know how to make a craft bot. Collect that. And then let's go put our wheels on and try out our first little car. This car's terrible. I mean, it's the same car it has you build in the original game. Oh yeah, and then you gotta make the steering bearings. I think you have to do both of them. I don't remember. Oh yeah, so that is right. So, and then you put the gas in. And we're on our way with our first car. Do I want to collect some more of that stuff? Yeah, let's go grab the lights. Wait, are those lights grabbable? They might not be. But we need to look through the shed too, or the... Okay, those lights aren't grabbable. But we should look through the ship and make sure there's nothing else that I want. Because I think there is some things that are worth grabbing. Oh yeah, like that. That's broken, that's broken. Okay, nothing there. Might as well take the microwave and the cactus on the radio. The calendar. The locker. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Probably missing something super important, but whatever. Okay, let's get to the mechanic station. Figure out what we gotta do to make better tires, because these are awful. And suspension would be nice, but that's definitely not a today thing. Oh, looks like I missed a thing. Might as well grab those. Oh, didn't I have a light? Yeah, I did. Throw a light on the front, might as well. Yeah, basically this car gets butchered right away. But it does teach you how to build the car. Oh, there's the ruins. We should go through that. Oh, I didn't know that that would break those. Yeah, let's put that. Yeah, so a good point of thing to do is to leave these on the lift all the way up. Just in case. Getting a lot of that glow stuff. I hear something. There's a haybot. I think they're 4 or 5 hits. Ooh. Those are harder than I remember. And those component kits are super, super important. They go in all kinds of things. Yeah, he's not gonna bother me yet. That's a new, like, crate box. It looks like it's gonna blow up, but it's just an item. I got a sweater. Once I get the clothing robot thing. What do they call that? I can't remember. Yeah, there's like a clothing bot or something like that. Dress bot, maybe? 4, so it's 5. And they do quite a bit of damage, actually. So you gotta watch out for haybots. And later on you can get guns. They're like potato guns, I believe. because you can grow potatoes for ammo. Whoops. I guess I should look where I'm walking. Whoops. I promise I've played games before. And this game in particular. But I think this whole building is new. That's at least what I'm going to say. Yeah, we need to refine this. Because materials are super important. Especially right now. I think I'm going to just grab this and get out of here because I'm getting pretty low health. Right, hear that? They're making new noises. The buildings. They're all like they sound like they're falling apart. Probably because they are. You say there is fall damage, so you do want to be careful with that. And a little trick, if you're far away from your vehicle, what you can do to find it is open that and you'll see all the connection points. Uh-oh. Well, crap. Yeah, so you lose when you die, you lose everything in your inventory, but there'll be like a little backpack where I died, so I can pick it up. Just keep swimming, swimming. Yeah, this really makes you realize how slow that vehicle is. It's because, like, I did not travel that far. Oh, it doesn't give you full health. I think that's new. Alright. Okay, let's get to the mechanic station. I'm sure that was good for my car. Just dropping it off the lift. It's fine. It's just a junk car. See, I think when I end up building the base, I'd like to do a tree house. Maybe in like one of those trees, because I don't think you can cut those ones down. At least not with just the hammer, because like the rocks, like you can get metal and rocks, but you need drills on, and you put them on the front of your vehicle. No, corn, that's food. And then corn respawns. I know you can get like milk from the cows if you feed them corn, but I don't know if it's really worth it. Get back on the road. On the road again. Yeah, so the bots, they're supposed to, from what I understand, there was a guy who built them to help them with farming, and then they revolted and hate farming, so they destroy farms. No, okay, there's the mechanic station, and there's a couple of ruins. 3 ruins right next to the mechanic station. That's pretty good, actually. This might be a pretty good base location. Just as long as there's water nearby, like actual water source, not just that spraying water that doesn't make anything. Which I don't know why they don't do anything. Apparently you can run yourself over. Nope, nope. Oh, there's a phone ringing, it sounds like. Interesting. Hmm. Requires... Oh, yeah. If I remember right. Actually, there's a couple of things if I remember right. There used to be some tires over here. Oh, yay. There's one. Is there more than one? And then in one of these, there's a battery for the power, and one of them also has a hay bot all the time. So that'll reset our spawn point, so we spawn here now. Yeah, I think it's this top one that there's a hay bot, but let's check the sides first for the battery. I think it might be in the same one. Yeah, it is. So let's go up to the top one. 1, 2. Whoops. Hey, see, that's nice that I reset the spawn point, because that would have sucked. Maybe. Oh, weird. Yeah, that would have sucked if I had to walk all the way back from the ship. God, I'm doing real good. It's gonna be nice once I get the guns. So it should just be one more hit, though, so... Yeah. Then you can dump that. And I would love to do co-op. If I can get somebody to do co-op. But I don't know how well it works with the new update. Oh yeah, that bed's better. Oh, we need that. We need that for an Easter egg thing from a certain channel that some of you may know, especially if you're a fan of this game. Do you hear that? So I think what I'll do is I'll restore power, maybe a couple other things, and I think that's where I'm going to call it for the first episode. But there will be more for sure. Take that. Wonder if you could have taken the battery out of the... Okay, so that's the mini craft bot. That's like the one that's in the shed. Or the... I keep wanting to say shed, but it's the ship. So we need the big craft bot right away. Yeah, see, and this was the refined bot I was talking about. And then the dress bot. And then there's a cook bot. And then this collects the materials. But right away we need component kits. So we need to go find tote bots. But I think that's where I'm going to call it for the first episode. But I'm going to bring my car inside. Just because I can. Because the first stage is going to be building a craft bot. I think for my first base, I'll kind of just hang around the mechanic station. But actually, I might as well upgrade one of the tires. And then, like, you can just place stuff down here to store it. Actually, I should keep that. Yeah. Okay, I think. Resume options. Is there a save? Okay. Hopefully that saved. Or I just didn't see it and the whole first episode will be waste. But if it did, it'll be okay and I'll redo it and get to that point. But like I said, that's where I'm going to call it. Thank you for watching Spruce Tree Gaming. Until the next time.